Oh my God. This video that just legitimately came out moments ago of Venezuelan migrants breaking in. So, armed gangs of Venezuelan illegals are taking over apartment buildings in Aurora, Colorado. Violent crime has skyrocketed, even though a lot of Democrats are saying that it has not. The police chief recently said he doesn't think Venezuelan gangs are a big safety concern in the city of Aurora. So they're in New York City, they're in Chicago specifically. We got to talk about Chicago because there was a massive shooting involving a migrant who took the lives of a few black men out there. And this is a video that just came out of an armed militia. Like, these guys are armed, taking over apartment complexes, but they're protected by squatter laws. Squatter laws are protecting these guys. They can't really do anything about it. We're going to go through a Hodge Twins video that I just saw from the Conservative Twins, but I don't want to show too much in this video. But as you can see, they are running in the building. They are taking over. They have weapons. So I don't want to show too much of that. They're coming into the complex with weapons. They're taking over. There's a guy on the phone. Basically, they just took over. And they took over this moment right here. Boom. Go into the apartment. I don't want to show too much. I don't want to get a yellow mark here. And as you can see, this has been going on for a while now, and the government doesn't seem to care. This happened on July 31st. This was a post made in 1568 Nome Street, Aurora, Colorado. Smash the like button, spread the word on this. This is a big video. Everybody needs to see what's going on, because once again, Trump was right about this. So you see people screaming. I don't want to play too much, but this is the apartment complex where they're operating. They're going from apartment to apartment, and they're taking over. This is just crazy. They're taking over. They got kids with them. And once again, right here, as you can see, this is what they're doing to the apartments. And they've done this in New York City as well. They've done this in the Bronx, parts of the Bronx. They have done this as well. So now let's go to a quick video real quick. That video is going viral. But let's go to this quick video right here real quick of the Conservative Twins. Let's take a listen.
Yeah, got a show for y'all. Got a damn good show.
Hey, they have not had enough time to find more permanent housing, and they're really caught in the middle this morning.
I thought there would be some compassion, maybe a little bit of an extension to help these people find somewhere to go. They put some paperwork on our doors saying, if you find a place to go, we'll pay your deposit in first month. I bet you $100 to $1. Nobody has been put or placed or helped find somewhere to go.
Now, the building's management says that the problem stems from gangs that have pretty much overrun the entire building and taken control of the building. They say it's not the code violations that the city claims.
An undocumented immigrant is not a criminal, and we have to correct course in this conversation.
How is this happening in the United States of America? How is this happening? This is absolutely insane.
Una persona sin papeles no es criminal. Sí se puede.
Tell that to the black families has been kicked out because the Venezuelan gang has kicked them out of there where they were living. Let me get this straight. They trying to kick out the Venezuelan gangs by kicking everybody out? Yeah, evicting everybody. But the Venezuelan gangs haven't left. It's the same logic they use for guns. Yeah. They take away gun rights because they think that's going to restrict guns to criminals.
And by the way, this is all happening in these woke cities that have the strictest laws with guns. This is what do you see mostly all the crime in the United States of America? It happens where guns are illegal.
But it doesn't. Right. It's a black woman that lives there in the community, and she has firsthand knowledge of what's going on there. Yeah. This should open a lot of people's eyes when it comes to Democrats. Check this video out. Yeah.
Common sense 101.
The Venezuelan prison gang known as Tren de Aragua
Prison gang
has taken over an apartment complex in Aurora, Colorado, right outside of Denver. The property manager known as CBZ Management has been trying desperately to regain control of their apartment that they have just spent $300,000 to bring to code with renovations, but they can't even go in there because the Venezuelan gang has taken over their apartments. The city has denied the allegations. Local officials and the media, including Kyle Clark of 9 News, have denied the allegations, even though they have posted eviction notices on the doors of residents and given them a very short amount of time to move out, find somewhere else to live, figure it out, we don't care. If this had been Cherry Creek, if this had been Greenwood Village, Jared Polis, the Colorado governor, would have sent in the damn National Guard. But because it's full of black and brown people in Aurora, nobody cares. This is a very dangerous.
And once again, the government is Democrat ran.
Problem. This is just a testing ground.
Yep.
You need to understand this. This CBZ management says, we would like to be able to resume normal operations at our buildings, but we cannot do so under the threat of present and immediate danger against residents, staff, and management. The spokesperson for this company goes on to say, this is an issue our city needs to face head on with law enforcement and the further support of our state and country's leaders, border czar Kamala Harris, to protect affected tenants, the surrounding communities, and Americans across the nation. Translation: CBZ management is giving the country and the surrounding areas in Denver a heads up. Your community is next. And if you think you're protected because of how you vote or because of your location, you're not. You're not safe. Your children are not safe. You better get civic minded and stop saying, I'm not into politics, because politics is into you. You got Kamala Harris running around now wanting to be the head of the entire country, but she has spent the last 4 years ignoring the border as the border czar, although she was given that job. And for somebody who claims to be a baddie and a boss lady and a strong, empowered woman, she didn't take the lead on a damn thing except ignoring you and putting twerking rappers and fried chicken into neighborhoods to try to get your vote.
Crazy. I was just checking up on what Joe Biden is doing while this madness is happening in one of the big states in America, in the United States of America, that is. What is Joe Biden up to?
In Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, you get kind of a back shot of the president there, enjoying the sun last couple of days of summer. I want to hear both of you get your response to what Senator Vance just laid out. But let's start here, Mark. For years, Kamala Harris was an advocate of very specific.
This guy's on vacation, guys. Joe's on vacation for the second week straight. He doesn't care about what's going on. Like, this should be an emergency as to, like, this video just came out today. Like, this is a video that just came out today of the Venezuelan migrant gangs literally taking over an apartment complex, taking over. How did they get the guns in a city where guns are illegal? I beg to differ.
Once again, for failing you the previous 4 years. But guess what? She wants a chance to do it all over again.
Yep.
This is unbelievable. DHS, Department of Homeland Security, was investigated by the Office of Inspector General. There was a report in June that was the final report issued that says DHS needs to improve its screening and vetting of asylum seekers and non-citizens applying for admission into the United States. This is a very detailed report. I suggest you go read it so that we cannot be accused of mis and disinformation. Go read the report by the Office of Inspector General. Lastly, I would like to point out the very glaring truth and fact that President Trump has been saying for years, that these foreign countries are releasing their prisoners and sending them to the United States. They are releasing their asylum residents to come to the United States. They're here, okay? According to this report by DHS, CBP, it is widely known that Tren de Aragua is a Venezuelan prison gang. Prison. They released them from Venezuelan prisons, and they now live here around you and your children. Are you still going to sit by and claim that Trump is racist or something's wrong with him when he is the only politician who is willing to address this head on? And to not just address it, but to eliminate the problem in its entirety, because they're illegal foreign nationals who are not supposed to be here in the first place. Are you still going to sit there indignant with your cognitive dissonance and pretend that Trump is the problem when it's the politicians that you are donating money to and have been voting for years and have gotten zero results? Is this what I'm led to believe? Let me tell you something, Becky. You're not safe. Your children are not safe.
Yep.
This is not hyperbolic, and it's not fear-mongering. You better go read this damn DHS report. Like CBZ management said, this is a problem that is going to extend into local communities and into the United States as a whole.
Yep.
You better start contacting your local police, your local sheriff, your local politicians, your city council, your governor, your mayors, your city managers, and you better start asking them what the hell is going on and what are you going to do about this problem? Because I promise you, it will be you next. You better vote responsibly in November if you want to be safe in your own damn home. Common sense, bro. Common sense. Use it.
See, I'm not in a black woman, but she turned me on. That's my kind of black woman.
Yeah,
boy.
man. It look like she take care of business too.
Yeah, not only she take care of politics, she taking care of it.
Hey,
You happy?
hey,
That's what I call a strong black woman.
hell yeah.
Kamala is not it.
Yeah.
And you know what? Nobody's mentioning it. Nobody wants to go in the news. Y'all heard it from Kamala. You know,
Straight from the horse's mouth. No undocumented person is a criminal.
They taking over black communities, black and poor communities.
Yeah. What did Trump say? They're taking black jobs.
They taking black
They're
jobs and black homes.
Yeah. It's like, who are they impacting the most?
Black people. And then they're going to take over.
But they call Trump racist for bringing that up.
It's a fact. Look, they're going to take over black neighborhoods, right? And they're going to go rob the white people, right? They're going to go rob Becky.
Yeah.
And they're going to come back to the black neighborhoods. Yeah. That's going to be that natural ecosystem.
Now watch this. I just saw this. One of my friends named Gio sent this to me in Chicago. If I'm not mistaken, it's Chicago, but I'm reading the comments. It's pretty crazy. Let's take a listen to this real quick.
We is in the building, man. As soon as y'all get up and have, make sure y'all smash the migrants that are moved to Chicago, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they deep as hell in Chicago and they wreaking havoc, bro. Like they downtown, up and downs on people, doing all type of shit. They having knife fights, gun fights. They kidnapping people. They assaulting women. All type of shit. You know, there's been a Chicago crime rate was already bad. Our shit is horrible now that they ass up. But a member from No Limit by the name of NLMB Calvin, man, you know, his ass from like Herb and them era and shit. You know, he was shot and killed yesterday, bro. You know, and it's being said that these would be one of these migrants. Before,
So, known rapper was killed by a migrant here. And I'm reading this guy's comments from this YouTube channel. Somebody in his comments said, Venezuela emptied their whole prison into the United States. It's no surprise what's going on. Y'all might not want to believe it, but y'all might not believe it, but this migrant-ish is about to force black gangs to unite, not just in Chicago. It's all the way down to New York and Florida. Yeah, it's crazy. Can't vote for open borders. Trump definitely said, don't let him in. This is crazy. Wow. Venezuela #1 in crime in the world. Let that sink in. I'm a Mexican American, but they need to close the border. Close the border. We haven't gotten our own rights yet. Yeah, that's telling y'all, man. This thing goes really, really deep. It's not even like this thing is deep, man. And it's happening right now in the United States of America while you have people legitimately arguing that crime is down. They're arguing that everything is nice, everything is great. Like they're literally arguing. This is what they're arguing. This is what their statements are. Everything is going amazing. Crime is down. Everything's down. Really? Tell that to these folks that you guys literally try to erase. Like you try to like put them on the side as if they don't exist, as if their complaints don't exist. It's crazy. And you got hood folks. I'm from the hood. You're from, like, there's a lot of people watch me that they understand what I'm saying when I say hood folks that don't care about politics, folks that never probably like Trump, folks that really just want to live their lives. And that's most of us in this chat complaining and saying, yo, you have to close the border. This is not a white thing. This is not a black thing. This is a common sense thing. So what happens when it gets cold? Right? What happens when it gets cold? What happens when their benefits from the government go away? In New York specifically, what happens then? That's the big question that a lot of people are scared about. It's an American thing. Thank you. I appreciate you, brother. So I thought I'd play this video just to keep you guys updated. But this video right here, 301, 303, as you can see, this apartment complex here in Colorado, this video is going viral. Going extremely viral. So I need you guys to smash the like button, spread the word on this video as much as you can. Let the people know. Let the people know. Because there's a whole bunch of robberies happening in New York City right now. And they're trying their best not to say it's the Venezuelan migrants, but it is. And I'm not afraid to say it. I don't care if I'm Dominican, Puerto Rican. I am from the Bronx. I'm an American. I've lived here my whole entire life. My family lives here. My friends live here. I went to school here. I love people from here. So I'll never get mad at anybody trying to protect where they live. I would never get mad at you for that. So crazy happening in woke cities. This is what woke means, by the way. I know that people try to, like, the mainstream media tries to say, oh, woke is a racist term. No, this is what woke means. This is what identity politics gets you when you don't want to accept people for who they really are. You just let everybody in thinking that you're helping. But what you're really doing is getting slapped in the face, allowing this snake. Would you mind if I read the snake poem? You think he just reads that on stage for no reason? You think Trump legitimately reads that snake poem for no? Trump knows. He been knew about this. Trump was literally the president, and he's still talking about this. I'm telling you, bro, it's getting crazy. It's getting scary, and people need to wake the fuck up. Like, you need to wake up. You need a slap in the face or something. Like, what's going on? So if you're black, if you're white, if you're whatever, wherever the hell you're from, but you live in the United States, you've lived here your whole life, you should feel a type of way about this. Like, yo, what's going on with my city, bro? Like, why are people moving like this? And it's all happening where you really can't defend yourself. You really can't have a gun. New York City, you know how many people tell me all the time, yo, bro, I wish I could carry. But they make it extremely hard for us to. And then if we get our gun license, we can't even carry it. We have to put it in the back of the trunk. And we can't have it in the back of the trunk in certain lines in the city. They make it impossible for you to carry legally. But meanwhile, these criminals got guns all day. Yeah, robbing, stealing, doing whatever they want. Feel me? Like, this is not good. I know people that just want to get money. They want to raise their family. They want to be good people, but it's hard when you got people running down on you consistently. So just a big wake-up call, man. Big wake-up call for America. With things like this happening, bro, smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Share, spread the word as much as you can. I will be talking about this more often, but this video right here just woke me the F up. It really did. Like, it really woke me. I was like, whoa, this is a real thing. Like, this is really happening. And like, these guys got guns. They got snipers. They got whatever. They don't got snipers. Maybe they do. Maybe they do. But God, that looks like a one. I don't want to talk about guns on here because I know that YouTube gets very sensitive without me blurring this stuff. But yeah. All right, guys. See you guys on the next one, man. Smash the like button. See you guys.